This is part two, guys. Yeah, you have to be strict with Peter Jackson because he's greedy. He's a greedy pig. Mel Gibson was greedy too, but he's probably not. He's not as greedy as Peter. Mel Gibson might try and maybe push for a $250 million contract. Peter's Lord of the Rings contract. I'm like, no, Mel, you're not worth that. Like 160, 200, like $50 million is enough money. You don't make this in Hollywood. It's a good deal. The reason why Peter's making way more than you because he's much bigger than you, man. He's a billion. He's worth $1.5 billion. You're only worth like $500 million. Your net worth is like a quarter of his net worth, man. So I'm saying I'm not gonna what pay you as much as Peter. So I'm saying, yeah. And if I hire Peter, I'll pay his wife Fran. I'll tell his wife Fran, look, man, the deal Peter signed is your money too. But because you're my assistant producer, I'll pay you. I'll pay you your own money. But I'm not. If you think I'm gonna pay you $10 million, you're crazy. I'm not gonna pay you that. I'll pay you $1 million. $1 million. You can even pay her $1 million too if you want. Pay her a bit more to keep her happy. You can pay. I don't mind going a bit over a million and pay you $1 million too for the movie. But you have to split Fran's contract over the 4 years. So what the years she does the most work will be the year you pay her the most money. The year Fran will do the least work is the second year. The second year, all she's gonna do is just oversee with Peter and Guillermo del Toro and all of them, the crewmen preparing everything in Switzerland the second year. The mask designers, the clothing designers, obviously, Weta Workshop, and some of the crewmen, construction crewmen, who are going to build the sets. She'll be overseeing some of that. You don't have to pay her that much for that year. All the other years, you pay her a nice paycheck, obviously. The first year, I can pay her. You split her contract for the 3 years. The first year, you can pay her like I don't know 300,000, 400,000 the salary. That's a good paycheck for assistant producer. Pay her a 400,000 salary for the first year. She'll be making a lot of calls. Help you with his notes. Second year, you can pay her 100 grand or 200 grand. The second year, that's 600,000, obviously. And the third year, she'll be doing a lot of work overseeing the rest of the crewmen flown. You can pay her 400 grand for that year. And then the fourth year production, you pay her 200K. Production it won't be that much work, but she'll be help my 7th team oversee the business stuff. But it will not be as much work as the third year, because the main thing going on the fourth year is production. That's a good deal for Fran, obviously. And Barry Osborne, you split his contract too. So pay him 900K. You split his contract for the 4 years. That's a good deal. As in Hollywood, Barry Osborne makes like 300K as an assistant producer, and I'm paying you 900K. But you have to split their contract within the 4 years. And then Peter, you can split his bonus for the 3 years of pre-production if you want to. First year, I can pay you your 7 million. I'll ask Peter, what deal works best for you? Do you want your full amount? You want your 10 mil bonus all deposited to your bank all at once for the 3 years of Zanus, or do you want me to split it? It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't really matter. You can just pay me the whole $10 million. Yeah, $10 million is enough to last you for 20 years after taxes. You're gonna get like 7 million in your bank after taxes because it's 13 million you own money. You're gonna get probably a good $7 million in your bank after taxes, which is enough to Ivan. That's enough to last me for way more than 3 years, Ivan. So chances are Peter will I'll just give Peter the 10 million bonus. Just give him the whole amount. Hey, you sign your contract. Within a couple hours from now or the next day, you're gonna get your 10 mil bonus in your bank, which is like 13 million you own money. You're gonna get like 7 million in your bank after taxes and your agent. And so you get like a $10 million check for 3 years of pre-production, which is a good deal. Yeah, Ivan, that's a good deal. I don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, I made like 10 million for the whole project Lord of the Rings, Ivan. You're paying me this for pre-production alone. Yeah, pre-production you get your 10 mil bonus. The way he works hard. If you pay him 10 million, Peter $10 million, he'll work really hard. That's a lot of money. That's millions in his bank. He'll work really hard and he'll help me write the script. All you have to do, Peter, is just help me co-write the script, do the concept arts, take your notes, help me make the calls for the main things, help me sign the crewmen and the actors, the first and second year, obviously. The first year, the crewmen fall in the first year, and the crewmen and actors who I'm flying in the beginning of the second year, you help me sign all those guys. And you help on my 17 with some of the calls. So once the script is now done, obviously, once we finish our first draft of the script, every morning I will be practicing my lines with VJ in my condo, and then Peter will be in the office helping out my 17 with the calls. In the afternoon, we spend all after. In the afternoon, it'll be me, Peter, Guillermo, Tor, and VJ. We go over the whole script for like 3.5 hours, the whole afternoon. We do that for the second draft. We go over it and see if we need to make any changes. Because Zayn's is a masterpiece, and as long as you follow the book, chances are I'm going to be doing very minor rewrites. Because Zayn's is a masterpiece. Zayn's is a cinematic masterpiece. Obviously. Yeah, so he gets 10 million, Peter, for pre-production. Pre-production, okay, Ivan, how long? Yeah, I want pre-production to be 3 years. Is that enough time, Peter? Ivan, that's more than enough time for pre-production. Yeah, I need to give. We need to take stress off us. Let's do 3 years of pre-production. That's more for Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Ivan. Lord of the Rings, we had about 3 years of pre-production too. Yeah, 3 years is more than enough time to get everything done before production's ready to roll. Obviously. So first year is doing the concept arts, co-writing the script, making the business calls for the main things. Obviously, doing rewrites for the script, taking your notes. That's first year. So Peter, by the end of the first year, we should be done writing the script. We should do. Okay, Peter. I want to get the script done in 8 months, 8 to 9 months, and I want to do at least 2 more drafts for rewrites, for potential rewrites. So in order to go through the second draft and third draft very quickly, all afternoon we spend going over the entire script. In 3.5 hours, you can read a good like 30 pages. So that way, in a good like 2.5 weeks, we'll be done. In a good month, we'll be done going. We would have already done like 2 drafts. In a good like month and a half, we would have done 2 drafts of the script. Peter, we need to get the script done before the actors are flown in. Because Peter, I don't want there to be any fucking delays in the project, man. Especially for the script, man. The last thing you want to do is I don't know. You write the script and 1 year goes by, we still haven't finished the script, and my secretaries have to call the actor's agent. Yeah, Ivan will fly you in a bit. And Peter are a bit delayed. They're gonna fly you in March. And the actor's agent is like, holy shit, Ivan and Peter Jackson are very unorganized. They're very irresponsible. It looks bad on you if you tell the actors no. But I will get the script done before the start of the second year. In a good 8 months, I'll be done the script. I'll finish writing the script in a good like 8 months. I'll be done writing the script. The script is the most important thing, man, for the project, man. The script and yeah. That's why me and Peter, we focus on the more important things for the movie. Whereas the 17 and all of them, they focus on all the side stuff. Like booking the hotels, booking the photography studio equipment, renting the photography cameras or buying the photography cameras, getting the green screens for the commercials. You know what I'm saying? Flights, jet for the flights, paying for the dock crews, living fee. They handle all the side stuff. Whereas me and Peter and my wife, who handle the main stuff. Yeah, Peter, you're gonna help me handle the important things. We're gonna co-write the script together. My 2 showrunners will be helping us. So Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, if they're hired, they're most likely hired, but I might hire someone else. Rian Johnson, Ryan Coogler, Peter Rice, James Gunn, whoever I hire, and Zack Snyder, they're gonna help me co-write the script. Because I might hire Zack Snyder, perhaps. He's very talented too. I love his Man of Steel movie. He's a talented guy, Zack Snyder. You know what I'm saying? I might hire him. James Gunn is most likely out of the picture because he signed his deal with DC. See what I'm saying? But if I can grab James Gunn, that would be a stealer, man. That would be a stealer because I can pay him more money than what Hollywood pays him. You know, he doesn't make $50 million in Hollywood. No, he probably makes like 20 million, $15 million he makes, and he negotiated probably for points, you know, performance bonuses, that kind of stuff. Seems there. Yeah, my two brothers are gonna help me co-write the script. I could have his wife Fran help us too, but I don't want to have so many co-writers where it's crazy. I don't like Peter. I don't need like I don't want to have like 5, 6 co-writers. That's crazy. Like four is enough, man. Like me what? Me and you is enough. And my wife Fran's very talented. Yeah, Peter, but you're talented too. All I need is you and my two brothers help me out. It's enough. I don't need any more help. It's enough people, man. So Sarah. The script is very important. That's why Peter has to help me write that script. You know what I'm saying? And to take the stress off us, hey Peter, to take that stress off me and you when you write this script is very stressing. Let's only work on the script for a good 2.5 hours a day in the morning, and then the afternoon we focus on the concept arts, and I hire someone to type it down on the computer. So you write it from pen to paper. That way we get a better script. Yeah, Ivan, you concentrate. Yeah, you concentrate much better when you write from pen to paper. Do that, obviously. Do that, obviously. And in the afternoon, when you do the concept arts, I hire someone to write it on my computer in my office. And by the time the concept arts are done, the whole script is now printed. He saves it on the USB files, and I give you a copy of the USB. And when you go to the hotel room, you can go over the script. I'll give you a hard copy of the script too if you want to go over a hard copy of the script when you take your notes with your wife and Guillermo del Toro. And George Lucas can help you out. Peter, we need to get the script done in 8 months. I want to get this thing done in 8 months. But to take the stress off us, let's do 2.5 pages a day, 2.5 to 3 pages a day. That way you're not stressed up when you take your notes. Because if I work on the script all day, I can easily work on a script all day. But if I work on a script all day, it's now affecting. I can no longer now do the concept arts anymore. And it's very important that you do concept arts. And we discuss what pictures we like with Alan Lee and John Howe and all them. It's very important that you do that. Hence why, concept arts are very, very important. Hence why work on the script in the morning for 2.5 hours, 2 50-minute breaks. We'll probably get a good 2, 3 pages done every day. That way Peter's not stressed out when he takes his notes in the evening at his hotel room. After we do the concept arts in the afternoon and the evening, right? Yeah. That's how Ivan, you're a genius. That's your structure. I'm like, yeah, Peter, that's my structure. We wake up. Give me a second. I'm gonna go upstairs and get my coffee. I'll be back in a second. Don't hate me. I'm upset. I get more coffee myself. Seriously, don't want to wait. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Right, a long wait, right? I had to use the bathroom. Then I went upstairs to get a coffee. You guys have to wait a good, I don't know, 5-6 minutes here, whatever it is. So skip the video if you don't want to wait, guys. Let me say that. Skip the damn video. Yeah, every morning the office opens at 9, it closes at 5. So I work on the script from 9 to 12, 2 50-minute breaks, and everyone eats lunch from 12 to 1. I give everyone an hour to eat their lunch. I give everyone an hour to. An hour is more than enough time to eat your lunch. Then at 1 o'clock to 5, everyone works, and then 5 o'clock, everyone's done work. So how it's going to work for my schedule is I work on the script from 9 to 12 every morning. 5 days a week. We get weekends off, obviously, and 2 50-minute breaks. And then from 12 to 1, we eat lunch. And then from 1 to 5, I do the concert arts in the other building with my wife. Obviously, Peter Jackson. Guillermo del Toro will be with us because he's your assistant director. And I'll probably have George Lucas in there sometimes help me out. My 2 brothers will help me out like twice a week. And the other 3 days are going to be doing the business calls in the afternoon, obviously, and the evening. We discuss the movie. What pictures are good for Aratat? For the animal characters, the what? The world building. And that will be interesting because what? The cons arts will be very interesting because we're going to be what? That probably will be my favorite thing of the day, is doing the cons arts. Cons arts is slack. You just sit down and talk, man. You're not working. You just sit down and what? And I'm gonna know what Aratat and all them are gonna look like, and you guys will know what they're gonna look like when you see the documentary. Yeah, writing the script will be fun too. I don't like I wrote my own novel. I don't mind writing, obviously, but writing the script is a bit more annoying. It's more dirty work. You know what I'm saying? But doing the cons arts will be very fun. Peter will have a blast doing the cons arts with me. Guillermo del Toro will have a blast. VJ will have a blast doing the cons arts with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Okay, guys, show me what you drew for Aratat and all them. Okay, Ivan, how much? Okay, Ivan, I drew a good 10 pictures of Aratat, 10 pictures of Ephesus. What pictures do you think are the best? They hang up all the pictures. They show us all the pictures. And me, Peter, Guillermo del Toro, and VJ, and my 2 brothers, we look at the pictures, George Lucas. Sometimes I might have Fran in there helping us out too with the cons arts. You can have her help out Peter if you want a little bit. Sometimes I might have her in there with us, maybe twice a week. I can do that. I can have Fran with us twice a week. Once or twice a week, you can have her in the room helping out Peter and all them. And I can hire 1 or 2 assistants to help out Peter with the cons arts if you want. Like, Peter, do you need help with the cons arts? And I know he's like, no, Ivan. You know, Del Toro, George Lucas, you, your wife, and 2 there's more than enough people. We don't need more people. Yeah, save money. We don't need more people. There's no point of having like 15, 20 people in the room. No, have a good 8 people in the room's enough. You don't need like, you know what I'm saying, 9 people, 10 people in the room's enough. And it'll be John Howe, Alan Lee, and the one who drew for Pennywise the Clown. They're responsible for the cons arts. You know what I'm saying? So how it's going to work is John Howe, Alan Lee, and them are going to draw the sketches first. And then we're going to see the picture sketches, obviously. And then once it's official and we decide what we want the world to look like, you know what I'm saying, the beautiful world of the north, the south, Zanus, Cyrus, Sapphies, Barak, the mountain of Gileas, the Valley of the Dark, the Blood Valley, and we decide the wall of Zanus, we decide what we want everything to look like, obviously. They can now create the colored pictures. And the colored pictures, and they hang those pictures, those official pictures in that building, obviously, and that will be the foundation for the construction crewmen, for the costume designers, for the mask designers, for Weta Digital to create all the weapons and armor. Because John Howe and Al Lee and them are going to be creating the world. They're going to be doing the world building, obviously. So all the lands, all the locations, as well as the weapons, the customs, what the Southerners and Northerns or their clothing style is like. You have to draw those pictures. A lot of work, man. That's why you pay them at $200K. And they're gonna draw all the demonic beings in the movie. Aratat, Ephesus. Okay, show me, and Peter's like, Ivan, this is fucking scary, man. You want Eratan Feast to look like that? I'm like, yeah, Peter. Guys, I want him 3 times scarier than Pennywise the Clown, or 3 times scarier than this devil picture here I showed you. That picture I showed you last month. Yeah. I want him 3 times scarier now. I want him to be the most meaning movie in history. Ivan, that's too scary. Yes. That's why I say it's the best way to tell the motion picture. People are like, Ivan, you can have Air to be PG-13. It'll still be good. Yeah, it'll be a masterpiece. But I don't see it topping your Lord of the Rings, Peter, if you have it PG-13. No. I don't want him to be some Azog-looking wolf. No, man. I want him to be the devil himself, man. That way you create more buzz. Yeah, Ivan, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Peter, that thought will finally cross Peter's mind. Yeah, Ivan, even though rated R is not necessarily good for kids, when you read your book, Eratat's the devil himself, yes. He's known as the Devil Wolf King. You'll create a more powerful story of Eratat and more demons, yes. The story will be more powerful of Eratat and more devils. I know what I'm doing. And the movie will have way more buzz. If it's PG-13, it'll still have crazy buzz, but not the kind of buzz if it's rated R, man. Eratat and them devils. But even though it's rated R, Peter, I'm going to dial down the sex scenes. I'm not going to have it full-on nudes like Game of Thrones. I'm going to have partial nudes. You see part of the guy's butt, you see his shirt, you see his chest, you see part of the woman's breast, but not the whole thing. You know the movie, the 300 sequel, how you saw part of the woman's breast? It's partial nudes, it's not full nudes. Full nudes is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then Peter and them might be like, Ivan, you know what I'm saying? Like, kids will not be able to watch this stuff if you have nudity in it. I'm like, Peter, man, do not play that game with me. You turn me into a fucking porn star. You turn my wife into a porn star. As I shut you guys up for good, you can't say shit. I'm not having it full nudes. I'm going to dial down the sex. That way the actors are comfortable. I'm going to dial down the sex scenes a lot. Show some bit of stuff, but not full on nudes like Game of Thrones. That's crazy. But for the action scenes, because I want like people's heads getting cut off, blood, everything. That way it's a powerful story. I know what I'm doing. Sarah? Yeah, the concert arts will be the most fun the first year. Doing the concert arts the first year will be the most fun, obviously. That will be the most fun the first year. People will be like, yeah, I'm having a blast doing the concert arts. It's fun doing this, you know what I'm saying? Creating the world, you know what I'm saying? All the characters. Creating the world, creating all the characters, yeah. Creating the world, creating all the characters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you guys will see all this in the document. You're not gonna see everything, but they're gonna film a glimpse of the concert arts. The concert art meetings, they're gonna film a glimpse of that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna film a glimpse of what went on behind the scenes. But you're not gonna see everything. A lot of stuff you're not gonna see, obviously. But you're gonna get a good like 7.5, 8 hour documentary of what went on behind the scenes. 8.5 hour documentary. Pre-production will probably be like a two. Pre-production will probably be like a 2.5 hour documentary, obviously, and then production will probably be another 2.5 hours. That's 5 hours. And then post-production is probably another 2.5, 3 hours. So each, yeah, it'll be split into 3 parts: pre-production, production, and post-production. Half of them each be a good 2.5 hours long minimum. So you have a long documentary. I think pre-production will be the most interesting. Post-production will probably be the least most interesting because they're just in that room. You're gonna see the demonic being of Eratat brought to life. The concert arts are gonna create the special effects team are gonna bring the demonic beings to life, man, in post, obviously. In production, you're gonna see me acting behind the scenes with the actors, obviously. Production will be interesting. You're gonna see the behind the scenes of production. But pre-production will probably be the most interesting. You're gonna see me and my wife in our condo. You're gonna see me and my wife behind the scenes in our condo. You're gonna see Peter Jackson in his hotel taking his notes, doing the concert arts with me and my wife, us writing the script every morning. Yeah. I'm saying, yeah. You're gonna see Peter stressed out when he takes his notes too. He's in his hotel room after concert arts. He's all stressed out because he doesn't want to ruin my movie, obviously. That's why Peter will be a bit nervous, but he'll tell me, Ivan, you have to trust me. I know what I'm doing. I did Lord of the Rings. Do you trust me? I trust you, Peter. But even though I trust you and you're a good director, like even good directors can have bad days in the office, like John Campia says, right? I need you prep. I don't want you wing it. You need to take your notes. Yes, you're the boss of our movie. I'm the boss over you. I need you taking your damn notes. I need you taking your notes, Peter. Take your damn freaking notes. I need you prepped. And Guillermo Toro has to help you because he's your assistant director. So what I'll do is whenever I do the concert arts, I will give Guillermo Toro a copy of the script, and you can quickly go over what you wrote down, the 2.5 pages you wrote down. That way he knows the story. That way when he takes his notes with Peter after the concert art meetings, he can help us more with the concert arts, obviously. And give VJ a copy of the script. Well, VJ will be with me in the room when I co-write the script, so she'll know the story inside and out. That way when we do the concert arts, everyone's prepped, obviously. Some Sarah? Obviously. I'm gonna be owning like a Gran Turismo look like property, man. Something beautiful. That's like Peter would be like, Ivan, this is your land? Ivan VJ, you own all this? I'm like, yeah. Holy shit, this is beautiful, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? That's why Peter is gonna beg. Him and Grandma are gonna beg. Yeah, Ivan's company is so much better than Hollywood, man. He has this nice like Gran Turismo look like property. When I was filming his movie, I had a blast. The doc team was following me around, like, you know what I'm saying? I experienced that buzz of him. We're fucking famous, yeah. The doc team, we follow and get him all tour Peter, his wife, around. Ivan, you're having a documentary. I'm like, yeah, Peter, I'm doing a documentary. I hired my own doc crew. What's your budget for this? I don't know, Peter, $10 million. $10 million for a documentary? I'm like, yeah, holy shit, Ivan. You're looking at like an independent movie documentary. Yeah, like an independent movie documentary, something top notch. But I'll ask Peter, are you fine with the doc crew filming you behind? Ivan, are you kidding me? I'm fine with that. For Lord of the Rings, we had a doc crew following us around. But you're looking at a better documentary than your Lord of the Rings behind the scenes, yeah. Yeah, man. This has been crazy. Where's Zanus? That's why Peter will have a blast, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, once I finish writing the script, I'm gonna do a party with Peter, my 17. Will be me, my wife, Peter, his wife, Guillermo del Toro. Very awesome. We do a party in my yacht. We do a party like a 5 hour. Okay, everyone. Okay, guys, the script is finished. And saying everyone gives an applaud. Woo! You did it, Ivan. You did it. Yeah, we did it, guys. Peter's like, Ivan, we did it. We wrote this script. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, this annoying dirty work is over with. I know that feeling. I remember when I finished writing my book, I had that feeling of relief. Oh my god, I I finally finished writing my book. You have that amazing feeling. You want to celebrate. You want to get. I got beer and like slices for myself and smokes. I'm gonna do the same thing when I finish. I'm gonna have a nice party in my yacht. It'll be fall when I'm done, so I'll do a party in my yacht. Hey guys, at 7 o'clock, we're gonna do a party in the yacht. I'll what? I'll have a cab driver pick you up at your house, or a limo driver pick you up at your house, and take you to my property. We're gonna do a party in my yacht. Come on, over.